So basically, I was always driven about the mass production, consumption, and overconsumption because within 30 years we actually started consuming more and more natural resources, and paper is one of them, wood is one of them. We don't value every paper cup we take or every magazine we buy. So I was driven by the idea that actually by using tree to its fullest, you can actually decrease amount of other natural resources, natural fibers and other things. So I already mentioned it, but I come from Latvia, and in Latvia recently there's so many clear cuts, forest clear cuts, which actually create a great disbalance because once the forests are harvested not in the right way, there's a big wind coming, animals migrate to another places, so the ecology actually suffers a lot. Well, I've been researching about the forgotten plants and forgotten techniques already for a while. And since because of the development of mass production, a lot of local materials were left behind. And so it's much easier for industry nowadays to grow materials in bigger scale somewhere in the third world countries and bring everything to industrially developed countries, which actually creates a big environmental disbalance. So therefore I have found some plants, and the pine tree was one of them. And it's not really a forgotten plant, but it's actually one of the most common plants in Europe and Eurasia. And it's also the plant which is industrially grown because it grows very quickly. Within 50-70 years, the tree can reach its maximum diameter. So the tree is known of its timber, and it will be basically valid because the timber can be used in construction, building, in furniture and other goods. And the branches are actually used for biofuel, but there's 20-30% of the tree mass, which is pine needles, which are actually currently are not used at all, or used in very small scale, like ground fertilizer somewhere in the gardens, which is totally not industrial scale.